What's up guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I make my dead mount Barnwood bases that I use on some of my dead mounts for ducks. I guess you use for geese too. You can it's kind of custom sizable, however you want to do it. I make mine out of fence pickets and then stain it, or you can paint it, you can do whatever you want, make it whatever color. There's no specific dimensions, there's no specific colors, you can do whatever you want, it's all personal preference. Whatever size of birds you gotta do, how many birds you want to, how wide you want to make it, how narrow you want to make it, how high, it all depends on what you want to do. But today I'm going to be making mine at like 38 inches tall. It's going to have 6 ducks on it. It's going to have a shelf. You can make them without a shelf. You can make them without trim. They're very broad range of different things you can do to. But I'm just going to show you how to make this exact one. You can change it up. It's pretty much the same no matter what. You just change the dimensions. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I got 4 fence pickets right here. That should be enough for any size you're going to be making. So I'm just going to mark these out at 38 inches. And I'm going to make it 4 fence pickets wide, and they're about 5 3/8 depending on which one. So that one's 5 1/2. So it kind of varies, but not too much. Alright, so I got all those parts cut. I got some little leftover pieces here. Basically, I'm going to take the roughest looking, coolest piece. Maybe try to find the flattest piece. This one looks pretty good. And now we're going to make the shelf of this. So you're just going to take the corner measurement. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just going to make a mark and get our cut. There we go, there's our shelf. So now line that up and there's our shelf. So you can put trim on this. I'm definitely probably going to put a backing up here. I don't think I'm going to put trim on this because I don't know if I have enough wood. So you might actually need 5 fence pickets if we're going to do a size like this, because you will need, if you're going to do trim anyway. If you're not going to do trim, 4 will be fine, but if you're going to do trim, you need 5 because this isn't quite long. Well, yeah, you're going to need 5 to do the trim, just barely. So I'm going to make another piece like this, put up here at the top like that, just so it gives it some more base. Ow. Okay, we're good. Look, so I'm just going to take another knot. Now we'll use this one. And I'm going to make this the same, pretty much the same as that. Just get a good one. We're going to cut this, okay? We got our top piece. Go up here. There we go. That's what she's gonna look like. We might stain it, we might leave it natural, probably gonna stain it. But that's pretty simple. It's basic. It just looks like a barn piece. We're just gonna leave it like that. You can do trim. If we're gonna do trim, like I said, 5 fence pickets. They're cheap, so don't worry about it. So we're gonna get the brad nail out. Oh, hold up. One more thing. You're going to have to put backing on this to keep, now that'll hold it together up there, but you're going to have something to hold these boards together. So what you'll do, you could use this size I guess, but I'm going to rip it in half with the table saw. That way I can get more out of one board. And you go on the back side and nail this down so that it holds it on like that across the underneath. That way it holds the boards together. So I'm going to cut this to length and then rip it. So we'll go do that next. Alright guys, now we got our 2 backing pieces cut, just like this. We're gonna go over, we're gonna get the brad nail, the staple gun out, and we're gonna get the nailing this sucker together. So let's do that now. Alright guys, so the brad nails or staples definitely don't work. So we are going to instead use screws. And I don't even have small screws, so we're going to use 2-inch screws and hack the tops off, because ideally you have 1-inch screws. So if you're doing this, screw. That's a knee slapper.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, let's get back to the build here. Don't use 2-inch screws unless you want to be like me and be redneck and cut off the tops. So get 1-inch screws for this. Don't use staples because they don't work, because the bows and all that. So we're just gonna use screws. I'm gonna go 1. Just gotta watch how far I'm going in. Okay, that should be about. Alright guys, now we're going to do the staining part of this. Hold up. You can use whatever you want, but I got special walnut stain right here, just Minwax. 32-ounce can. So, an old rag, you can use shop towels, anything. So, now, I'm not a professional stainer, but you're supposed to put this on and like leave it set for 5 to 15 minutes or something. I think that's what it says. So we're just gonna start up here and kind of work our way down. Alright, so there you can see it put a nail there. Here you can see a nail indent. Just put the nails up there. Just a couple of nails spread out throughout the thing. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna come back, wipe this off, and we'll be done. Alright guys, it's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna come in here. It's not too much, we're just gonna wipe all this excess stain off it, and then this looks pretty red on camera, I guess, but it's not this red. It's just a nice start. Take this shelf off. There we go. Looks great. I'll get you some more close-up looks, but that right there, that's how you make a base for a dead mount. If you guys were looking for a video to make a base for your DIY birds you're mounting, or you just wanted to make a base for someone else's ducks, geese, waterfowl, anything, you can actually put pheasants, anything you want on here. It's not duck, geese, waterfowl, Pacific. You can put whatever you want. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you was hopeful. hopefully it was helpful. Sorry, I can't talk. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.